Okay. Hi, guys. So, I wanted to touch on the importance of struggle. And a lot of times, us as individuals, we fight the struggle, we fight the pain, we fight it. But I want to touch on why it's so important. And the reason why it's so important is because it's forcing you to see inside within yourself, right? Because without pain, we don't see the need to change. Without struggle, we stay exactly where we're at. Versus if we had that struggle and if we had that pain, it causes you again to look within, but it also gets you to question why you are where you're at right now. Why are you feeling the way you're feeling right now? And that's where that change happens. Without struggle, you wouldn't know what it means to fight. Not just like fight the outside world, but fight for your own life, fight for your own self, right? To want to live. Okay? There's so many people in this world that are going through different things, different aspects. Um, I mean, we're all going through something in some sort of fashion at some point, at some time. Okay? How we go about dealing with it is up to us. Now, we can either allow it to break us, right? We can allow it to break us, or we can look at it from a different perspective and a different point of view and see that this is something that I'm needing to learn. I'm needing to learn something from this aspect because if I'm feeling like this, then there's something I need to change. Because you don't want to stay feeling like that, do you? No, chances is no. Okay? So the importance of struggle is to learn. It's a learning lesson within who you are as an individual. Okay? Depression, anxiety, stress, it's something we accept. Okay? We either accept it or we deny it. But most of the time, we are so used to the negative mindset that we choose to accept it willingly, whether we know it or not, conscious or unconscious. And something I learned this past week is to deny it, is to be aware of it, to be aware of how I'm feeling. But then what I chose to do was go at it a different aspect because I could have dwelled in it, I could have stayed in it, I could have became it, or I could figure out what is this that I'm feeling and retweak the route that I'm going. It cannot be tweaked if you don't take the action to tweak it. It'll continue to stay there and you'll continue to feel that way. That goes with everything. Our thoughts, we will continue to think the same thoughts unless we redirect it. Okay? And I also want you to know that most of our thoughts are guiding our whole life, our whole lifestyle, our whole life cycle, because it is a life cycle. We build our lives into a life cycle and we stay in it. That's a lot of people. Okay? And when you start to redirect your mind, your thoughts, you're able to literally think a whole new way to begin to build a whole new life and not stay in the life cycle. Okay? That goes within struggle. It's not an easy road to go down, but through it, you are building the strength you need to face the things that you need to face with strength. And I've learned that because me, myself, I was trying to understand, why am I feeling like this? What do I need to change? What do I need to shift? And I could not understand why. And I was putting myself in different environments, different scenarios to try to change what it is that I was feeling. And it wasn't shifting. It wasn't shifting. And then at some point, I understood that it was important. Struggling was important, because if I didn't have any of my struggles in my life, then I wouldn't be a strong person to withhandle anything else. Anything that I've been through, I would not be able to, would not be strong enough to withhold or withstand any of it. So I know that through struggle, it builds strength. It builds the mentality that you need to persevere and persist against the things that you need to in your future. And if you don't have mental toughness, if you don't have mental strength, you will quickly be defeated by your own mind. If you don't have it, it'll defeat you. If you're not willing to strengthen who you are, if you're not willing to work on yourself, if you're not willing to learn personal development, if you're not willing to do any of that, you will fall. Because the moment you think you know it all is the moment you lost it all. The moment you think you know it all, you lost all. But the moment you are willing to learn and continue to learn and know that you don't know anything, but you're going to learn everything as much as possible, that's the moment when you know that you're growing. And you will continue to grow if you continue to have that mindset. Because you're always looking to learn something new. Now, I'm not just saying go learn whatever. Do it on purpose. Do it towards a goal. Do it towards your vision in this world. That's just how life goes. And if you're just learning just to learn, then it's what are you going to use it for? Right? Just some things I wanted to really touch on, because myself, I'm a human, just as you are. And I wanted to come on here and make a video over what I've been experiencing and how I'm breaking through. And it hasn't been easy. I've faced myself within this. I've faced myself head on, and I realized that there's more work to be done. No matter how much work you do, there will always be work to be done. Okay? And it's going to be a journey. Your life is a journey. It's a journey with learning who you are as a person and who you're becoming along the way. You know, if there's a mountain to climb, it's not about getting to the top. It's about what you're learning as you're climbing, right? Maybe you need to learn how to feed yourself along the way. Maybe you need to learn how to build a fire along the way, you know? Maybe you need to learn how to take shelter along the way. But you're learning what you need to do along the way. It's not what you get at the top of the mountain. It's what you're learning. That's where growth happens. Okay? Take something out of this video. Wanted to hop on here real quick and share a little bit. But if you have questions or you want to cover over something important, let me know. Let me know. We can collaborate on ideas. I'm always willing. I'm learning. And I'm just the same as you. So we'll talk more. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.